share this video. I promise you this video can help you with your AAU process, because this is what we did. This is how my son became one of the top basketball players in the country. Now, first things first, a lot of y'all, I'm going to put it out there, a lot of y'all messing up by having y'all son just play one sport, all right? He need to play multiple sports. Now, I'm not saying to play 3. My son plays football, basketball, and track. But I'm saying if he plays basketball, he shouldn't play basketball all year round, okay? He should run track, get faster, and get in shape. People be like, man, why is he in great shape? I said, because he run track. He run track. Now, he hates track. He don't like track. He complains all the time when it's time for track practice. His back hurt. He don't want to go. But I see it's translating in football and basketball. Okay. 2, my son first started playing basketball 2nd grade. He played AAU, and he wasn't getting playing time. He played on a team that traveled a little bit. He wasn't getting playing time. And he kept saying, well, Dad, well, I ain't talking to the coach about nothing. Nothing. Okay. So I said is, you're going to get better. You're going to get better and learn how to play basketball the right way. Learn how to dribble, learn how to make layups. That's the first thing I said, dribble and make layups. The next year, he was a 3rd grader, won a championship at his on his rec team, won it the next year, and now he's becoming a better player. But thing is, I had to make sure I had him on an AAU team that wasn't good. Okay, it was a local team that was not good for 2 years now. We was losing. Y'all ain't that patient. When y'all losing, what y'all gonna do is y'all gonna lead a team. I didn't lead a team because you know why? It was good coaching, and my son liked his teammates. So we stayed on a bad team for 2 years. Now, as my son started to get better, he was complaining. I said, no, you gonna play great, and then we can talk about what the team not doing. So when he got better and became like a much better player and started playing great, and we still was losing, I said, now it's time for us to make that move. But I ain't do what y'all do. I ain't just leave and show up and play for 10 different teams. I called the coach up, had a conversation with him, and I told him why I was leaving before I left. Now again, fast forward, we're on a better team. Now he plays up. My son always plays up because I'm not chasing no rankings. I'm not going to all these crazy camps trying to get ranked. I ain't doing none of that. My son gonna play basketball, okay? He gonna get better. AAU shouldn't be for everybody. I'm gonna tell y'all why. Think about this right here, y'all. If your son is not on that level, if some guys on that level, AAU is perfect for them, but most kids aren't. You're gonna spend your whole weekend traveling, or you driving an hour away, paying $100 to get in these games, $25 a piece. Then your son only plays a little bit, so he ain't getting that many shots. Now, what if you took your son and said, let's go to the park and let's shoot 300 shots on Saturday, 300 on Sunday? Now, he got 600 shots in, and he's running. He's getting in better shape. But y'all thinking just playing AAU ball is good. It's not good for everybody. It's only good for the people that's already there, okay? Fast forward. Then we decided, you know what? I want some national exposure. So I'm going to let him play his age group. And I decided him to play with Jay Smooth's team. Great team. Now, this man gets a lot of hate because they say he got a super team. Man, 2 years ago, his team was getting smashed. Nobody said anything about that. Everybody on our team was unranked. We had one person that was ranked. One person on our team that was ranked. Everybody else was unranked. And we started beating everybody. And now some of those kids are getting ranked. And now they say it's a super team. Now, we play good together. I'm going to say that. This team plays good together, and they're well coached. That's why they're winning. And they're talented, of course, but they're well coached and they're talented. Okay? Now, but I told him, my son is playing on this team that's really, really good. It's good, but we're beating a lot of teams in our age group by a lot of points. So I made sure I kept my son on a local team here. It's a really good team. It ain't the best team, but it's a really good team. It has good coaching, it has good players, and my son plays a lot. He plays a lot, and he's able to make those mistakes. Now, on the team with Jay Smooth, which is #1 team in the country, you're not afforded to make as many mistakes, because if you make too many mistakes, the guy behind you is just as good as you. He'll be coming in the game. So you got to ask yourself, is my son really ready for that action? If not, it is okay. Put him on a local team with some good coaching and get playing time and get better. Then once your son gets better, then you go to one of those nationally ranked teams and play on that team and understand how it's going to be like when you get older, when you're playing with a bunch of good players. Now, what I will say is this: when you're playing with better players, sometimes some kids that aren't as good is hiding their flaws. It's hiding their flaws. So you got to see, is my son really this good, or is it just because he on this good team and it makes it look like that? So you got to know that for yourself, guys. I'm Derek Tatum. I gave you a whole lot, but this is what I would say with AAU ball. I'm gonna recap. First, your son should get better before he's traveling. Okay. Two, you want to find a local coach that you can trust, that know how to coach, and don't worry about winning or losing. Y'all care about winning too much. Worry about your son getting better. And then three, once your son's on that level, then you can take him to one of those national teams and travel and play ball. But it's steps to this. It ain't, you can't skip the steps. I'm Derek Tatum. Leave a comment.